What is going on, everybody? My name is Ciara Lawler. Welcome to the week of Weird News Wednesdays. This is the Here's Friday podcast. We are back again talking all the strangest news stories from around the world. We talk about the news that the real news is too afraid to talk about. As always, I am joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Sean. Me and Sean, how's it going?
Good. It just started raining, as if to signify the quality of this show.
The pathetic fallacy is going on right now.
Jesus, someone studied Shakespeare, huh? Really?
I never get to pull pathetic fallacy out, but I did.
One time we've used it on this podcast.
It never naturally comes up in conversation.
No, not at all.
Not at all. If you don't know what pathetic fallacy is, don't worry about it, it's fine.
It's fine. It's when the weather reflects what's going on.
Yeah, but I learned it in my last year of school.
Yeah.
And I learned it for my exams. And
the
it's the only thing I can remember. It's the only word I can remember.
You can't remember any of the plots of the play.
No, can't remember anything. But only just that one word. I think it was beaten into me.
Just pathetic fallacy. Mention it, you'll get attempt marks.
So I thought of pathetic and I went, I've heard a lot about that.
Fucking, I know that word.
So this is a weird news show. What do we do here?
You have spent the week gathering all of the weirdest news stories from around the world, and you're about to read them out to me. And I have avoided weird news for my entire life, actually.
My whole life, except for every single week where you inherently then hear about weird news.
That's true. I'm still a bit pissed off about that. We're going to have a discussion about the types of weird news, the people involved, the places, some street names. They'll certainly come up.
This is week 70. You still haven't nailed it.
We didn't make any jokes on week 69.
I noticed that, right? We did a whole week of week 69, and only last week I remember we didn't even say lol. Not once.
Didn't even say nice.
Nice.
Nice. So retroactively, that's us doing it.
We'll do it for 70. Nice. I think
what is that position?
I think you're doing it wrong. Okay, we're starting off weird news this week with "You're not robbing shit. Jack in the Box cashier ignores robber's commands, say police."
So he just flat out said no.
Yeah. So, a Yakima fast food employee wasn't having it when someone tried to rob him last Saturday, according to a police report. Officers were called to the Jack in the Box on North 1st Street.
What did I say about streets?
First street name, we're all excited.
And north of that street.
Oh man, that's the best street. It's the first street.
Bit colder than the South 1st Street.
Dead right. Around 1 p.m. for a report of an attempted robbery that went awry for the suspect.
Awry?
No, awry.
Awry. Cool. Sorry, I've learned a new word.
Do you remember when I said pathetic fallacy? And we all thought I was good at English.
Jesus, Connor's some linguist. So
linguistics.
He's a cunning linguist.
Ori.
Ori. It's my favourite daytime talk show. Ori.
Ricky Lake and Ori.
Lake and Ori.
Back to back.
Oh man, being sick from school was the best.
Oh man, he went to Roy. Okay, that sentence went to Roy. I'm sorry.
That sentence went to Roy. Anyway, back to this Ori situation.
Anyway, back to this Ori situation anyways. So, the suspect, 37-year-old Damien McCorkle, McCorkle, by the way. I'm not mispronouncing that, that's just his actual name. I'm now questioning every word I ever say. Damien McCorkle allegedly walked to the restaurant and ordered some food.
Okay.
Bit strange.
Standard restaurant
bit strange procedure. So far, I'm over this. A witness said he was wearing a coat with his hands in his pockets, as if he was going to pull something out of it.
That's not my immediate thought when people have their hands in their pockets.
Maybe he's cold. I told the cashier he needed money. Sorry, this is not a bank.
Sorry, you've gotten confused.
You've got Ori. Based on statements from witnesses at the restaurant, a police report described the encounter as follows. We have the exact quotes.
The exact rundown of what it is.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm expecting this to be like some kind of Shakespeare play.
"I'm robbing you," the suspect said.
Ooh.
"You're not robbing shit," the cashier replied.
Short, sweet, to the point.
The suspect then said, "Yeah, I am. I need the money."
No, you don't understand.
And to which the cashier said, "I will beat your ass. You want to go outside and handle this?"
Fucking hell, did this man have a gun on him?
The suspect then left the store.
Presumably,
"There's nothing for you here, old man. Get out."
We've said, yeah, the future is now, old man. We've said in the past that anytime, like, you just need to get the power back in the situation.
Yes.
And so if you can just be like, no, I'll kick the shit out of you.
Confuse them.
Yeah.
Because we've always said, like, a robber goes in, and if you're like, I'm going to commit a crime, and so just before they walk in, they're like, I hope nothing goes wrong. You want it to go as smoothly as possible.
Yeah.
It's like when you first, like, I don't know, start driving. Like, you want as little roadworks, caution.
Yeah.
I can't deal with this.
You just want to go down the road.
And back. Whereas this guy's going into the shop and he's like, okay, I just want to get in. Give me the money. Guy in fear gives him the money. Get out.
Yeah.
But if you walk in and one part of that plan goes wrong, you shit yourself.
Yeah. Like, if you walk in, and even without getting to the guy, if you just trip.
Yeah.
You're done.
Back over.
Yeah.
Or you walk in, there's too many people there. You're like, no, there's too many people.
Someone will jump me.
No point. But like, you walk in, everything goes smooth. I'm robbing you. Surely that is like, in his head, he's played this over and over again. He's like, that's when they'll cower in fear.
That's when they'll say, okay.
The cashier didn't miss a beat when he said, you're not robbing shit.
He didn't miss a beat.
When police asked the cashier if he believed the suspect was armed, the cashier said the suspect looked more nervous than he was.
Oh, so this was this man's first robbery.
Yeah, it's his first day.
Look, no one gets it right the first time.
He was one day from retirement.
He just needed some money.
McCorkle was arrested a short time later and was identified as the robbery suspect, police said. During an interview with police, McCorkle said he got into an argument with an employee at Jack in the Box after ordering his food. McCorkle said the employee told him the food would cost $9.40, and he replied by saying he didn't have any money. This is his story.
Right.
He said they got upset and cussed at each other and that they were going to go outside to fight. He denied trying to rob anybody.
Even though he said, give me the money.
Well, all witnesses say that he said, give me the money. Yeah. This is a robbery. Yeah. But he says he was just misinformed about the price.
Yeah.
He went in to order food. They went, you will have to pay for these goods or services.
Impossible.
With some sort of currency. He said, well, I have no currency on me.
Can you give me the money?
For free?
This is robbery.
I didn't say I was robbing him. I said, this price is the robbery.
Highway robbery, might I add.
Officers say they found a screwdriver in McCorkle's left coat pocket and confiscated it as evidence. He was booked into the county jail on suspicion of second-degree burglary. I think he did it.
I think it's fairly cut and dry. We usually take the side of the criminal in these cases.
But he had a screwdriver on him, and the cashier didn't know that.
That's true. You could have got screwdriver pretty hard.
You could get, like, if you get one good swing with a screwdriver. I've seen a jail show.
What like tip was on the screwdriver?
Doesn't matter.
Look.
Which one do you think would cause the most damage? Because surely it would be the same.
I think a flathead there's more piercing.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you get a broad Phillips head.
Yeah.
Fucking won't do anything.
You're a woodworker. You work with wood.
It's timber.
Timber boy. So. You're a cashier. If someone came up to you and was like, I'm robbing.
A cashier.
If someone said, I'm robbing you.
Look, maybe it's just me. This is what we're told. Is just, give him the money.
Yeah. Because don't die.
Don't die. Just, whatever is in that till is not worth a human life.
Yeah. Here's €60.
Yeah. I have no change, sorry.
Do you have a 20?
Oh, it's Saturday, the bank's closed.
Oh, jeez, this is embarrassing for me.
You don't have the 85 cent, do you? Just save you getting a lot of coins back.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'll give you the 85. Mate, the computer does it for me.
It does the maths. I am not adding this up. Little lesson to everyone out there. Never offer after the money's gone through.
After it's gone through the transaction.
Yeah. If you want to come up and have it ready, grand.
But if you click the machine, this is how much they have handed me.
Yeah.
It works out the change anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the sums are done.
I'm not doing it myself.
I can't.
I'll go Ari.
That's my favourite thing to happen.
I misread one word. I have a lot of things to concentrate on, Sean.
I'm sorry, yeah.
I have to read, I have to look at you, I have to talk into this mic. That's actually all the things.
That's
I have nothing else really.
I have to be entertaining.
You just sit there.
Yeah, it's great. You should try it sometime.
I'd like you to do an episode.
I would hate to do a weird news episode.
Actually, here's a weird thing. Does a weird news fall on April 1st? What episode falls on April 1st this year?
Jesus.
Hang on, no, I have a computer here.
Jesus.
Everyone can hear me click. Hang on. Kick the calendar. Now we're in February.
February, yeah.
So we go down to March.
Yeah.
And go down again to April.
April
1st is a Wednesday.
No, I'm not doing it.
Yes.
I'm not doing this.
Yes. April 1st is a Wednesday, Sean. You know what that means?
What?
You gotta go fucking Ori, because you're gonna have to get your fucking list up and do a weird news.
Fine, but I get to sit at the computer chair.
Okay.
That I paid for.
Yeah, fair enough. You get to sit in your own chair.
Yeah, that's a privilege. But I'm not going to be bad at it, though. It's going to be the worst episode. Everyone tweet Connor and tell him it's a bad idea.
April 1st. Everyone tweet Sean and tell him everyone's going to agree with me.
I don't think they will, though. I think people don't want me to report.
They don't like change.
Yeah. Remember that time I hosted a movie Mondays?
Yeah, that wasn't good.
I did alright.
Nah, no, I wouldn't say so.
Oh.
You're doing next week's movie Mondays.
I'm just going to stay quiet for the rest of the show.
I'm not going to be here for next movie Mondays.
No.
So you have a... I'm leaving it up to you. I'm trusting you. You have to do the show yourself.
Yeah.
How do you find doing the show?
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Movie Mondays is grand. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but weird news.
Weird news is
Where do I find these news stories, Sean?
Reddit.
No. I find them on the internet.
Live Leak. 4chan.
4chan. Yeah, I'm always on 4chan.
You're a big 4chaner.
I don't think I've ever been on 4chan.
Go away.
Never.
Let's just not talk about 4chan.
Absolutely.
They're able to do things.
They're able to do things. Okay. We're going to have to move on from that man walking. I like the idea that he walked in. It was like, give me the money. You're not robbing shit. And then the guy was like,
no, it's a...
No, I am. It's
a robbery.
Do you not know the rules here? I say it's a robbery. You give me the money.
That's it. It's a fairly simple transaction.
Then I need the money. I will beat your ass. You want to go outside and handle this?
Yeah, he just became the alpha in that scenario.
Oh, a complete alpha.
So I'll kick the shit out of you right now. I don't care.
Oh, alright, well, fair enough then, right.
Good on you.
Fair play to you. I'll be out of here soon.
You know what you're talking about.
We're moving on to a next piece of news, and that is Utah man busted for using mice and hamsters to get free hotel rooms.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This is clever.
A Utah man is facing criminal charges after police say he admitted to releasing mice and hamsters at least 3 times at different Utah hotels. Police say this has likely occurred at many more hotels he's ever stayed in.
I would say so, if it works.
Police allege that Roisin Hally, 37, would release the rodents in his hotel room, then complain about it to get the room for free. 2 of the 3 hotels police investigated compensated state following his complaints.
2 of the 3.
So the third one,
the third was just like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Every room has fucking mice in it.
Yeah, you're never more than 10 feet from a rat.
I said mice.
No. Oh, I've divulged too much.
We're in a room. It's like 10 by 10.
I'm the rat.
Oh no! State would point out feces left by the rodents. A probable cause statement says hotels are forced to contact pest control when animals or feces are found in rooms. Police say State and his gang of rodents caused damage to several hotel rooms throughout the county. State is facing 2 charges of theft by deception, and 3 counts of criminal mischief. But here's the thing: if you release the mice and the hamsters into the room, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll call animal protection or like whatever.
Yeah.
Surely then they take away the animals.
Yeah.
Do you just go buy more mice?
Presumably. It's like,
how much would a mouse cost?
They're cheap enough. You buy them as food for snakes a lot of the time.
Right, so you just buy 3 more mice.
Yeah. And then just... Compared to the price of a hotel room, it's probably...
he's making big bucks.
Yeah, the margins are there.
Yeah, the margins of error are pretty good.
But I think that... I don't know. Part of me is like, oh, that's a clever idea. But it's when you realise, like, oh, they have to fucking get a pest controller in. And, like, it's actually putting someone out of pocket.
Yes.
They don't just clean up the shit and move on.
But, like, the hotel... Is this the smartest, worst thing? Is he, like... He's a dickhead, but he's figured out a flaw in the system.
Is it a flaw in the system?
If he's not afraid of mice, and you just release the mice in the room.
See, this is why I love, like... We have a definition for every law, like theft by deception.
Yes.
Literally what he's doing is he's telling a lie and thieving because of it.
Yeah, he's conning them into giving him free rooms.
Yeah. But this is the equivalent. How would you feel if someone pulled out strands of hair and put them in a burger?
Yeah.
to get free food.
People do that.
People do that, and that's a shitty thing to do.
Yes.
I think this is the same level. I know we like to have fun here. But this man is the worst human I've ever heard of.
He's basically Hitler.
He's worse than Hitler. Hitler paid for his hotel rooms.
My hands are over my face. You have peaked on... He at least paid for his hotel rooms.
Do you know I saw Hitler's bath once?
Oh, for God's sake. Right, let's go on to this, right. You saw Hitler's bath.
Yeah, so when we went to Germany, with the school. And we went on a tour, and we went... There was a whole museum, because we went after... It was in Nuremberg or somewhere like that, but there was a museum, and they just had Hitler's bathtub there.
Just sitting there.
Just sitting there. Wasn't even plumbed in. It wasn't even in like
You thought it would just still be in use.
It wasn't in the main
Doesn't
museum.
even flush.
It was like off in a little side room. You don't flush a bath.
So look, let's move on.
Yeah, looks probably best.
Look, what? So it was in a side room.
It was just in a side room off of the main like exhibit area.
Would you think that should get its own stage?
Just like in the central square.
In Nuremberg.
Where the rallies took place, yeah. Just put the bath there.
Just put the sticker right there.
Yeah, imagine when it rains then all the dogs can come up and have a drink.
That seems awful.
Why?
Did you know we didn't get to go on our school tour to a different country?
Why not?
Because the year before us went to Italy and got pissed. True story.
So you guys lost out?
No, we didn't get to go. They wouldn't let us go.
Oh,
so
man.
the year before us all went to, I think it was Rome. And
That's a good trip.
It was a great trip. And they were all like what, 16 or 17. And so they all just
They're all drinking anyway.
They all got fucking pissed. And two of them got sick, and then the teachers had to come down and save them all, and like they were all in the hotel room just fucked. And like so then they all came back and they were like, we're never going on school trips again. And the year after us got to go on a trip.
Fuck off.
It was only us.
Did you get to go anywhere?
No, I think they cut the whole thing.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, because they were just like, we're not going.
I'd go back and complain.
I missed out on a trip to somewhere.
Give me a plane ticket.
Just, I don't care where. Just send me off with 30 people I don't really like.
Yeah. Yeah. Put us in rooms that are too small for 8 of us.
And 2 teachers.
2 teachers.
To look after me.
But this is the teachers' holiday, really.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the teachers were getting pissed as well.
They would have been.
Yeah.
They had to put up with you.
They didn't have to put up with me.
No, it's like that you weighed on their mind.
Yeah, no, to be fair. Like, yeah, that's a very Irish thing. That we didn't get to go on a trip because the year before us got pissed.
Yeah.
And I think all the teachers were drunk as well. It was a whole thing.
It's a whole ordeal.
Someone was drinking fucking vodka probably straight, and you're like 16.
Yeah, because you don't know any better.
I'll just drink it straight.
What you do? Get a bit of whiskey, bit of ginger ale, slice of lime. You're sorted.
Bit of whiskey, bit of vodka.
Oh no.
Put a tiny bit of lime in it.
Okay.
No, just a cut up lime.
Just
drink it straight.
Oh god.
Straight up.
Then chew on the rind.
Chew on the rind.
It's tough.
No, you're pissed at that stage.
It's true.
1 pint of vodka whiskey.
There's a pub here in town where we are.
Go on.
Well, they used to do they'll do you a pint of whiskey if you ask for it.
No way.
They did, yeah. And you'd have to pay the price of the measures.
Yeah, obviously.
But like you could just sip on it through the night. They don't do it anymore.
Yeah, I was just thinking that like there's no way you're like driving home. I only had one pint of whiskey.
But this goes to show you Ireland. This is a fucking tangent as well.
Yeah.
But there was an advertising campaign. I think it was before our time, but it was "Don't have the fifth."
Was it?
Yeah. Because I think 4 drinks used to be the limit, like 4 pints.
Which you're fairly merry now after 4.
You wouldn't be driving.
No.
But don't
You're
have
feeling
the
good about yourself.
Yeah.
Because after 4, you're very confident.
Absolutely. All inhibitions are gone.
I'll tell you something now. I could be a fucking driver for an F1 if I wanted to be. I'll get the fucking car and drive
show you
home.
now.
Let's fucking do some handbrake turns. We'll see how it goes.
One moment, Garda.
Just next doing donuts.
Look at the smoke.
Yeah, obviously he's smoking as well.
Yeah.
It used to be legal back in the day.
I smoke anywhere you want it.
Yeah. Look, moving on. But we talk about Ireland a lot. It's a strange place.
It's like we live there.
We're moving on to our next piece of news, and this is only a small one, but sometimes I read a headline and it just makes me giggle at somebody else's pain.
Okay.
And so here
Good
we
start.
go. Green Bay student gets tongue stuck to metal pole.
Oh no. Oh, I've had something similar happen.
Oh my god, it's a young Sean story. Continue.
It was awful. I was eating.
It was last week.
Last week. No, I was eating.
Trying to impress a few group of kids.
So I look at this. I was eating. Do you remember Splits?
Splits?
They were like an orange ice pop.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, I got one of those out of the freezer in my granny's house, and I licked it like full tongue lick.
Oh no, straight from the start?
Straight from the start.
Wasn't defrosted?
Wasn't defrosted. My tongue stuck to it.
No way.
Yeah, and so I was there pulling on it, and I was like, this isn't gonna work.
That's a very good rendition.
Thanks. And so I just pulled.
Oh no.
And I ripped the skin of my tongue off.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it was real bad.
Jesus.
Now I can't taste.
Well, looking around this room, you have no fucking taste.
It's quite well designed. It's got a nice, lovely coloured theme. No taste in Friends. Fucking got him back.
Don't release this tape.
Cut all of this.
Burn this. Delete that, bro. Delete that.
Delete that later. Don't post that.
Yeah, you got stuck to an ice pop.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Some would say just let it melt.
And well, some definitely would say that. Mostly people with a brain, but my question would be, got a backpack. Mostly my question would be that how long did it take for your taste buds to come back?
It's like
weeks?
I don't know. I don't think I consciously clocked it. Like, do you know when you burn your tongue?
Yeah.
And it's at you for a couple of days. It was like that situation.
It's just an ice burn.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
But there was tongue blood.
Why would you say that?
What?
Tongue blood.
Tongue blood. It's like young blood, but
very similar.
with a different letter.
Yeah, no, fair enough. You're dead right.
So how's this man getting on?
So
Is he still stuck to the pole?
It's a triple dog dare gone wrong, Sean.
The triple dog dare, of course.
If you do get a triple dog, you have to do it.
Yeah, otherwise you're a coward.
So it might seem like it came right out of a movie, but it actually did happen in Green Bay on Friday. A student at a local elementary school got his tongue caught on a cold metal pole. So they asked the police commander, Kevin Warwick, what his thoughts were.
Yeah, wait, the police were involved?
Hang on. We all grew up as kids and saw The Christmas Story, said the police commander, referring to the 1983 movie where this exact thing happened.
Of course. We all recall it.
Now, we all recall that all of these articles need a word count as well.
Fuck, it's one
let's
of
factor
these.
that in. Curiosity probably got the best of this child, who subsequently got their tongue stuck to the post.
Much like in the 1983 classic, A Christmas Story.
To go back to that,
the year was 1983.
I was a boy on kid, of the year of 7. Paramedics and police responded to the 7 o'clock hour Friday morning as the child was stuck to the pole for a full hour.
God.
With its stuck.
Full hour. Your jaw would be in bits.
7 o'clock in the morning.
That's cold.
You're already up at like, say, 6 to make that 7 o'clock walk.
How old is this child?
Elementary school, so under 12, I would assume.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He must have known. They must have known what was going on.
They were eventually able to help him after several attempts to get him off.
The kettle of boiling water did nothing.
He was screaming.
It was after they had plugged in the angle grinder that they thought.
They're about to get the angle grinder out and they're like just revving, they're like ready to go.
Yeah.
And
there's an old timey butcher with like a big knife.
There's just a big line of people like, we can get him out, and someone's like, why don't we just wait?
Just get a heater.
Just get a heater and melt it. And the guy with the grinder's like, well, what the fuck am I doing here?
Lads, I ran an extension cord.
I'm after getting 4 extension cords to plug it into Betty's house over there.
Yeah, Betty's house is on fire now.
They were all unprotected plugs.
There was a surge.
So they say in sub-zero temperature, Sean, metal can become cold enough to flash freeze the moisture on your tongue.
Indeed it can.
Sticking you to its surface and possibly causing injury as you are unable to move from the pole that your tongue is stuck to. Word count.
I'm glad they cleared up exactly what happens.
Just to be clear.
So that when you lick a pole and get stuck to it,
yeah,
what's happening is that the metal is sticking to you
Yes.
Because it's so cold and now you're stuck to the pole.
I don't think anything will ever top the hat article.
No, where they delved into just a list of hats.
Yeah, so we had a story a few weeks ago for anyone who is new, and it was a guy who was hiding drugs underneath his hat, and the article just was like, guy was hiding drugs underneath his hat, isn't that weird? And then he said the drugs weren't his, which is weird. But then they had a full paragraph on all the different types of hats.
Yeah.
Different hats. I think it started off with hats are an item that go on your head. They include a bowler hat, a top hat,
a smokestack, a flat cap.
Warwick says you shouldn't try it at home. Licking poles at home in the ice cold temperatures.
Yeah.
You shouldn't try it at home.
Licked an ice cube tray.
Have you?
Yeah.
Could you just lick things? What is your obsession with licking things?
I was young.
You were young. It was last week. It's a good reminder to have conversations with your kids. Yes, this could happen to anyone, he says. Like it's a pandemic.
It's going around. It's worse than the coronavirus. Is licking poles.
Fucking talk to your kids. We need to break it to them early.
It's
right.
They start off with poles, then it moves on to batteries.
And then ice cubes.
And
then the split ice crop.
Oh, that's when you're really hitting the hard stuff.
How scared would you be if you... I was about to say if you got your tongue stuck to someone, but you could actually relate to this child.
Yeah, see, now the beauty of the ice pop is you're still mobile.
Yes.
You can move around. And when it happened with the ice cube, made me way to the warm tap.
Yeah.
It's threw it under.
Right.
Could have put the ice cube in my mouth, but probably would have done the same job.
Silly idea.
Silly idea.
But what do you think of this child? He couldn't move. You're stuck there.
Yeah. Like imagine... Because he tried to pull away, I imagine.
The fear. The first initial reaction is get away as fast as possible. Something is wrong.
Was he with someone? Was he on his own until he was discovered?
I really hope he was on his own.
And the snow is just building up around him.
It's a blizzard. School isn't even open that day.
No, he was just on his way to the shop.
Just at 7 in the morning, as we do.
Yeah, morning smoke.
Morning. 10. Oh, I love a good morning smoke. Oh man, his tongue got stuck to the pole, and just the fear you would feel.
Yeah, it's the tug. It's that first tug where like
you don't go away.
Yeah, and it's that little muscle underneath your tongue would be.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah. Imagine it, Connor.
Oh, I'm trying to imagine it. It does not feel good.
I'll go get the ice cube tray.
Please don't. I don't want to be licking things.
What if we did it live on air?
What? Just me stuck? But then how could I talk for the rest of it?
Oh, okay, that's how we'll wrap up.
Actually, if I'm not on Movie Mondays this Friday,
you're stuck to a pole.
Somebody check that. Right. So we're going to move on to our next piece of news, and that is we have an old man police chase. Sean.
Thank God, I thought we were getting boring.
Police, man 68, led officers on 20 miles per hour chase while high on pot.
Oh jeez. Well, he was relaxed anyway.
He was chilled out. So in Centre County Court, a 68-year-old man is facing a host of criminal charges. As police say, he was under the influence while trying to flee from them.
Trying is the key word there.
The resulting police chase didn't go far, but it did take a while. Because police say the suspect was driving so slowly.
He wasn't getting any speed up at all.
He was in second gear the whole way.
Sometimes second is better control, you know?
You know what I mean?
You can start in second.
No, you can't.
You can.
Can you?
I have.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
What?
You can start a car in second.
I didn't know that.
If you have to.
You don't want to.
No, not at all.
When would that situation arise?
First is broken.
Very specific.
Yeah.
The suspect is Dory Adams, which is an old man name.
It is.
Dory Adams. A couple of weeks ago, on a Thursday, it was the middle of the day where police say they tried to first stop Adams in Belfont. He kept going through Milesburg. Oh, that's a long way away. And then turned south on Route 220 before they finally stopped him. Dory Adams appeared in court for a preliminary hearing on Wednesday, going just a little slower than police say he was driving when they first attempted to pull him over in downtown Belfont. But police say Adams just kept going. Not real fast, but not stopping either.
The tortoise and the hare, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a race.
It was a race. He's conserving fuel.
He is.
So that, and the police, they've been speeding around all day.
They're revving. They're revving like mad.
They're going to run on fumes eventually, and then they'll stop and he'll be sailing away in his car.
According to the police court testimony, Adams wasn't sober. He was driving while high on marijuana, but he kept driving for 15 miles at 20 miles per hour.
So he was driving for a good 50-ish minutes.
Wait, hang on. 15 miles at 20 miles per hour with 7 police cars involved before he was halted with stop sticks.
Jesus. 7 police cars.
20 miles per hour for 15 miles.
And then they had to get someone in front of him
to slow him down. He was going too quick.
Couldn't they have just pulled the car in front of him? Pull 7 police cars in front of him.
They couldn't catch him.
And just slowly brake.
They couldn't catch him.
I don't think...
He was flying.
Do you think it was a slow day for the police? And you're just like, lads, come on. We're going on a road trip.
According to police, after Adams was stopped, he said, all this just for a DUI and smoking a little marijuana? I hope you're happy with yourself.
You're the real criminals, police officers.
Adams has more problems with the law, charged in a separate marijuana possession case last week. Adams faces DUI and fleeing from police charges, but Sean, who is this man and why is he such a legend?
To answer your first question, I think this man is who we all want to be.
Yes, 68 years old, no fucks.
Yeah, wait till next year, he'll be unstoppable.
Nice. Wait till 70. Nice.
Every year from now on. I like his attitude of just like, it's not that bad.
I mean, I was going at 20 miles per hour for 15 miles.
Like I wasn't at killing speed.
No, I don't think you could kill anyone.
At 20 miles an hour.
If you got hit by 20 miles per hour car,
I wouldn't want to.
I mean, I wouldn't put it on my list of to do.
What's 20 miles in kilometres? I think that's the real question.
20 miles in kilometres would be about maybe 30 kilometres an hour.
Okay. It's a tough one then. Because 30 kilometres is... I think you can die from that. I think you can die if you just get hit wrong.
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah. You know this, you've had 4 concussions or
my
whatever.
My brain is basically jello, right? So
very smooth.
It'll wibble wobble with any injuries, right? But like, I can't read Ori. Maybe that's why.
It got knocked out on your head there.
I forgot how to say it. No, but I think this is the ultimate badass move.
To
have 7 police cars chasing you at 20 miles per hour for 15 miles.
Because he would have noticed them.
Do you think he's so blind that he didn't? He got 45 minutes into the drive.
Marijuana's used to treat glaucoma and everything.
So his view is just as clear as possible.
Nibbling on a carrot as well. Just putting that out there.
During the day. Doesn't help.
Doesn't help at all.
No, just likes the carrots.
But like, imagine he was just smoking away in his car, driving slowly. He looks behind, sees 7 police cars.
Who are they chasing?
Couldn't be me. And then when he sees him half an hour later, he'd be like, I'm just going to keep driving.
No, it would have started with one.
Yeah.
And then the one would have had to call in backup. I can't catch this guy.
He's too slow.
He's getting away from me. Do you think they're all on bikes?
Like, what's the speed limit? If they're all on bikes, that would make a lot of sense. Well, we learned last week that you can...
Insane speeds of a bike.
45 miles per hour.
Who's cycling 45 miles per hour? Lance Armstrong on a lot of drugs?
That is when he's at his peak.
I think, to be fair.
I don't know. I'm baffled by this.
Yeah.
That 7 police officers got called in and responded.
Surely at 5 you have too many.
Yeah.
At 5, nobody's like, we need 2 more.
What was the speed limit on that road, I wonder?
It doesn't say, but it can't be less than 20.
Yeah, he wasn't breaking the speed limit, surely.
But he definitely wasn't meeting the speed limit either.
No, that's true as well. Like, I don't know.
Going through a built-up area.
Yeah, it was a housing estate.
Yeah. If kids are involved, there's a school there. Slow right down.
So really, the police are at fault.
He said, I hope you're happy with yourself. And if an old man says that to you, You're thinking about your life choices.
Absolutely. That man has been through more than you ever will.
Absolutely.
He's high as a kite.
So,
on a windy day.
We're moving on to our next piece of weird news, and Florida man has made his first appearance. Now,
excellent.
Florida man appeared a few times this week, but Florida man, I think this is the biggest case of found drugs I think we've ever had.
Okay.
So I only have a small story, but what I do have is a man that has broken all of our previous records for how much drugs can a man drug.
If a man
could drug drugs.
Could drug drugs, of course.
Yes. Florida man charged after 78 pounds of meth found in van.
78 pounds is a lot.
Yes.
That's a little under what I weigh, and I'm a human man.
Yes. A 29-year-old Florida man who was pulled over at a speed stop at a Montana interstate faces a federal drug charge after authorities say they found a trooper found 78 pounds of meth in his rental vehicle.
Oh, it was a rental.
Oh no.
Oh, the deposit is fucked.
So then that meant he had to rent it and then transfer the drugs into the car.
Fill it up, yeah.
Where was he transferring it from?
Up his arse.
Up his arse. 78 pounds of
78
meth.
pounds of meth.
Do you want to translate 78 pounds into kilos?
Into kilos
and stone?
There. Oh, Jez, will we ask Google again? We will.
Tell you what, let's bring our co-host Google in. Let's see what she says.
Hey Google.
Yeah, let's go.
What is 78 pounds in kilograms?
78 pounds equal 35.38 kilograms.
You do not weigh 78 pounds.
I might have gotten that confused.
You got kilograms confused.
Yeah.
But 35 kilograms is a lot of kilograms.
Yeah, like, fucking... Hey, Google. What is 35 kilograms in bananas?
35 kilograms equal 35,000 grams.
Jez, that's fucking helpful. Look.
She gets a bit confused.
Look, it happens.
Look,
we're working her too hard.
She's replacing me at Movie Mondays. 35 kilograms is 35,000 grams.
What do you think of the bat suit?
35 bananas.
Oh, now you're on the bananas, alright.
Nicholas James Imhoff appeared in federal court on Tuesday on a charge of possession with intent to distribute meth. Did you think he had intention to distribute?
I thought that was all recreational.
I think it was
personal use.
He did. This is the saddest story, by the way. It says he did not enter a plea at this stage.
So it's like, you have me now.
Officials say it was the largest amount of meth seized at a traffic stop in Montana, equal to over 282,000 individual doses.
Jesus.
Yes. Nearly 300,000 doses of meth. So he could sell this 300,000 times nearly.
Well, or he could have 300,000 great days.
In a row.
In a row.
How many days are in your life?
Google, I don't
No, we're not asking her.
again.
She'll just start talking about fucking grams again. Insane speeds.
It'll go Ori.
Boys. Bet she would have said Ori. How do you say Ori in Google?
Alright.
Authorities say the vehicle was rented in Las Vegas and drugs were found underfloor storage compartment in garbage bags, with some wrapped in duct tape. So he rented the vehicle, then he put them under the floor.
He ripped out the floor of the vehicle, stuffed all the meth in.
But that's a lot of meth.
How far is it from Vegas to Montana?
I have no idea.
I'm not...
Google?
Oh, Lord above. Because that's a long drive without getting caught.
Yeah.
Because presumably the rental place would want their car back.
She's coming out again here. You've gone mad with power now with this.
Hey Google. How far is it from Las Vegas to Montana?
Las Vegas is 1,005 miles away from Montana by car.
Fucking hell.
That's a 15-hour drive.
That's a long drive.
It's a long drive to have a load of meth just
for recreational use.
Look. It's the opposite of your man who was driving at 20 miles an hour.
For a cynical man, I would say he was going to sell that meth. As a cynical man,
Connor,
what?
How dare you?
I'm just saying that some of the evidence points to the fact that he might not use it all himself.
What if he has 282,000 friends?
On Facebook. He's Mark Zuckerberg.
You can't say that.
Actually, no, I don't want to put that on the man.
He'll track us.
He'll track us down. I don't want to do that.
He'll shoot us in the head.
No, his name is Nicholas James Imhoff.
Nicky J.
Nicky J. Imhoff.
Nicky J. Imhoff.
Two first names.
Never trust a man with two first names.
Because he'll have lots of mate on him.
Or under the floorboards of the car.
So you'd have to transfer that from a different car.
Yeah.
Because you have to drive that mate to the rental place to then get the car.
True. Where did he pick it up along the route?
Nobody
Did he get
knows.
it in Vegas? Or did he...
Vegas would be the place to get all that meth.
Why? Is Vegas some sort of...
Party town.
Oh,
What happens
God.
in Vegas stays in, mate.
What? No.
What?
You've taken a lot of meth, haven't you?
How do you think you would react to meth?
What a fucking question.
Just
I don't think it'd affect me.
yeah, I think you're chill.
I think
I'm on it right now.
I've been on meth for years. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't do.
Yeah.
I don't like drugs.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
So, speaking of drugs,
Oh, my kind of subject.
hallucinating Florida man swings sledgehammer at demons, damaging several homes, including his own.
Oh God. Did
Yes.
he get the demons?
He doesn't say.
They're still out there.
A Hialeah gardens man went on an alcohol and a hallucinogenic fueled. I can say hallucinogenic, but not Ori.
It's not Ori.
What are you talking about?
Oh Lord, you're doing a bit, aren't you?
I hate bits. So he went on a hallucinogenic fueled rampage with a sledgehammer, thinking he was killing demons who were tormenting him. Instead, he was smashing windows, damaging cars, and destroying his own home, according to the county sheriff's office.
He was described later as a pure legend.
Pure ledge bag.
Ledge bag.
On Sunday afternoon, multiple Little Torch Key residents called 911 to report the man with a sledgehammer on Pirates Road, destroying property in the neighbourhood.
Good God.
Yeah.
I never know I wanted to live on a road so much.
When deputies arrived, the witnesses said the man had jumped into a canal. The sledgehammer carrying suspect was found walking down the next street, very wet, on Blackbeard Road.
I didn't think there'd be a better road.
So far we've got Pirate Road, Blackbeard Road. What's your favourite?
Oh, I think Pirates Road. I don't want to be limited to just Blackbeard.
No, he's a good pirate, but you want to cover all the grounds of pirates.
Absolutely you do. What if there's Davy Jones Avenue?
Would you call Avenue? Davy Jones Junket. Davy Jones Junket.
A junket?
Yeah.
What's a junket?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to alliteration this.
Oh, right, okay.
Can you think of something?
Yes.
With their guns drawn, the deputies followed the weary soaking man down the road and ordered the man, later identified as 32-year-old Rafael Suarez Gomez.
Are those three first names?
Rafael Suarez Gomez.
Suarez.
If your second name was Gomez.
Is Suarez a football man?
Yes,
Good.
Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez.
He eats people.
Does he?
Well, he's chewed on a few people.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, literally.
No,
No, genuinely.
He's bitten people.
He's
like.
bitten people on the pitch.
He's a biter.
How have you never heard of that?
I don't know.
Luis Suarez is he's a Uruguayan striker who plays for Barcelona.
Okay.
And he's famous mostly for being really good at football.
Good. That's what you want.
He's very good at football. But also he's eaten people, and he was racist one time to another player.
Oh, no.
So
He's not a good boy.
no, he eats people.
Yeah.
Just to be really clear,
Keep coming back to that.
a man tackled him and he started biting his arm.
Jesus.
Like grabbed his arm and started biting into it.
That's... What?
Yes.
On
On television.
television.
Because every match is recorded from 50 different angles.
What the fuck?
Yes. And then there was a time where another player called Chiellini.
Yeah.
He's an Italian footballer.
I'm learning
and
so
they
much.
They were in the World Cup, and the ball was crossed in, and Suarez decided he wanted to start having a bit of a nibble on Chiellini's shoulder. And so he bit into Chiellini's shoulder.
He's a repeat offender. On the
Repeat
biting.
it, not just the one bite.
Couple of bites.
Couple of bites.
Jesus.
Yeah. And they have the teeth marks in them. They like took pictures of them,
With...
and they had to like tell the referee like he's committing cannibalistic.
Good God.
Yes.
Well, look, you need to refuel during a game sometimes.
Sometimes you need a bit of fuel to run you through the game.
Don't we all love human flesh? Isn't that a universal thing?
So he dropped the weapon after being told to drop it, of course, which is nice.
Yeah, very considerate.
He then curled into a fetal position on the ground and pulled away as the deputies tried to handcuff him. Gomez was then stunned with a taser and taken into custody.
Okay.
Yes.
So it didn't end quite as gracefully as it began.
He told deputies later that day that he'd been drinking when someone gave him an unknown pill. right?
I thought it was a Tic Tac.
Oh, my breath was smelly. So a short time after taking the drug, he says demons began to appear.
Well, surely that could have no correlation to the strange pill he'd just taken.
Now, they're always around.
Yeah.
But it's only when he takes the drugs that he can see them.
That's true. There's demons watching all of us at all times. Some of them are nice demons.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do you have any nice demons?
You ever see Monsters, Inc.?
Yes, I have.
I was the child
Boo?
in that.
I'm Boo.
I'm Boo. Mike Wazowski.
So he started seeing the demons, and he said that the demons were ordering him to destroy stuff. Okay.
Oh, those crafty demons.
Oh man, they want to have a break through a wall and make a big opening. I want to make an arch in your sitting room.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
Ooh yeah.
Boo yeah. Because they're demons.
Very good. A short time after taking the drug, as I said, he started seeing the demons. They ordered him to destroy stuff. He said he was trying to kill the demons when he began to destroy stuff.
That's how they get you.
See, they say destroy stuff. He says, I'll never destroy stuff. You'll never get me. Now, if you don't mind, I'll get this sledgehammer to destroy you.
Yeah, stop disguising yourself as a lamp and a front door and an expensive sports car.
Where is he? He's
on Pirates Road.
Of course. One victim on Blackbeard Road said Gomez broke a $300 window at his home, and they said, "Are you mad?" Or no, why are you mad? He said, "'Cause I are."
Yeah, fuck that up. You had the whole world available to you.
Shit. Okay.
They couldn't peg it on him.
Well done, thank you. So they asked this witness to repeat what he said. He said, "I don't want to be parroting myself now."
Oh, jeez, that's not bad. That's not bad now.
That was better. I'm improving. So he broke a $300 window at his home before running away. A second witness said that they saw Gomez strike his pickup truck door, causing $200 in damage, before running away again to another neighbour's house. So he strikes and moves.
Yeah, it's a quick, one and done kind of scenario.
It's a one sledgehammer swing, get out of there before the demons return.
Sledgehammer is not a quick weapon.
No, it's a very slow swing.
Exactly, but the power. The power is there.
See, to be fair though, once he hits the demon, he must assume the demon is dead.
That's true,
It's game over.
Yeah, because the demons can't interact with the mortal world.
They can't interact with... Everyone knows that, Sean.
So once they do, they're gone. They're gone, that's the rules.
You're looking at me so serious. They're gone, Connor.
They're gone, Connor.
They're gone.
Don't turn around.
Did you know that I started giggling once again? I started thinking of the Geneva Convention forbids it.
I remembered saying this.
Yes,
but I
we were talking about some weapon or something, and you were like, "I think the Geneva Convention forbids it." I just started laughing again. That's my favourite thing.
That's in last week somewhere.
Yeah, sorry, that's a random thought I just thought of. Deputies also found 2 work vehicles on Pirate Road with dents and smashed windows. There was also a camper next to one of the vehicles that was completely destroyed inside. So he went inside the caravan to ruin it.
Just tornadoed inside it.
That's what you would do.
Yeah. It's the fastest way to destroy a camper.
A worker for Fine Design Builders, company who owns the damaged vehicles.
Oh no.
Oh, they were fine designed.
Oh, there's no redesigning those.
Told deputies Gomez lives in the trailer that he destroyed. 7 sliding doors, 6 windows, 4 mirrors, 2 hurricane French doors, 2 televisions and a microwave oven were all destroyed in the trailer.
Do you know what connects all those items?
Go on.
They're all quite reflective.
7 sliding doors, 6 windows, 4 mirrors, 2 French doors, 2 televisions and a microwave.
I think he's seeing himself.
He's seeing the demons
inside
deflections.
I think that's it.
Holy shit.
I just cracked it. I cracked the case.
So he's either taking this pill.
Yeah.
And the pill brings out...
It's given him the sight.
The sight. Just the ability to see, or a special sight
a
kind
special sight.
Yeah, the third eye kind of situation.
Exactly, or a fifth in my case.
What? You've got what? This is like trying to count. What?
This doesn't make sense.
So all reflective items.
Yeah.
And so he sees a reflection of himself and they look like demons.
Yeah.
And then he swings.
And then the demon is gone.
Then the demon is gone because the screen is cracked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. There were also multiple holes in the walls, but I think they were just missed swings.
That was the backswing before he went to
Actually, if it's this trailer, it's going to be quite tight.
Exactly.
If you're backswinging, that when you come forward, you can get the screen, but on that backswing, you're hitting so.
You're hitting. Look, and that's a casualty of war.
Godspeed, soldier, Godspeed.
As he sprinted down Pirates Lane.
A final victim said he returned home to find a window in his car shattered, an upstairs window in his residence shattered, and a screen door shattered. Inside his home, a television and multiple other objects were also destroyed. Doesn't say if they were reflective, but we're assuming they were.
All of the silverware was flattened out.
All of my mirror, my home of mirrors.
Oh no, they found him just like hitting the lake.
Honestly, if he was in a carnival, he would have went mental.
Oh my god.
If he was into that house of mirrors, like that, oh my god.
I was in a house of mirrors once and it was the worst time of my life.
Serious?
Yeah.
I've never been in a house
really?
of mirrors.
Because it was really like, it was a bit too narrow.
Yeah.
And I just walked face first into was it a mirror? Because some of them were mirrors, others were glass. Like
What?
just plain glass, no mirrors.
Right.
So you'd walk into stuff. I eventually went out the way I came in because I couldn't be arsed finding the exit.
That's classic you to live up to. I could not be arsed, I'm going to turn around.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for that?
I think it was like €2.
Too much?
Too much. Look, I got paid to not
Yeah.
enjoy. I paid to not enjoy something.
Would you enjoy a scary house?
No, I hate them
Why?
because I don't like being surprised. It's not like the ghouls that do it to me. It's
The
not
ghouls.
The ghouls.
The ghouls.
It's not the mummies that do it to me.
Yeah.
It's just the act of being surprised. I don't enjoy.
Did you see those like really serious ones? That like around Halloween you always see a fucking clip on
yeah.
Twitter where like it's like 24 hours in this
Yeah.
home and they will just literally like the people are trained to just nearly murder you to make sure you run.
Yeah, like you think you're about to die.
Because I think they actually, you sign something that you're allowed to be physically harmed
That's fucked.
on the way in.
I hate that. That's like I don't know. Maybe I just like my comfort zone too much.
I think we're simple boys.
Yeah. Why would you do it to yourself? Why would you pay for that?
No.
What if I have a heart attack and then I paid to have a heart attack?
Yeah, and you are an anxious man.
I
So
am.
a heart attack is right around the corner.
If I'm ever not tense, I'll explode.
Your neck muscles, people think, oh, I have a knot. You're just all knots, boy.
I think I am. It's what's holding my rib cage together.
So, Gomez is facing multiple misdemeanor and felony charges of property damage, resisting an officer without violence, and burglary. There were no serious injuries reported, but I don't know how he did any burglary. Because I don't think he robbed anything, unless he robbed the sledgehammer.
Could be the sledgehammer. But, like, there's no deaths. They're not counting demon deaths. Which I think is a damning indictment of the law.
What about Casper?
What
Tell me that.
about Casper?
We never asked this question, but what about Casper?
Yeah. Where does he fit into all this?
Huh?
How did he die?
What did they tell you in the movie?
I don't think so. I think it'd be a downer.
A bit of a Debbie Downer. I was strangled to death.
Oh, God.
Now let's go to the dance.
Is that the plot of Casper?
I think at the end he turned into a real boy and they have a dance.
Did he turn into the Richie Rich kid? Macaulay Culkin?
No.
No.
Macaulay Culkin was not a ghost.
No.
Not Ghost. Casper. Ghost is
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Swayze.
If Patrick Swayze was Casper, that would be a plot twist.
That would be fucking amazing.
If it was just a child and Patrick Swayze, full grown man, came down those steps for the last dance.
I was thinking of the pottery scene.
They swapped.
Yeah.
And Casper's in the pottery scene.
Oh, yes. I mean, well, also no.
That's a mashup I'd like to see.
That's a weird...
But also not very good.
Let's get the Ghostbusters involved.
Who would we call? Child services.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Do you think this man, is he guilty? Is there any evidence on this man swinging a
I think
sledgehammer?
he's guilty of not being innocent.
That is certainly something that you can be guilty of, but was he in the right? If there's demons around, is he not doing a public service to get rid of the demons?
But look, heroes are never thanked in their own time.
Maybe he's not the hero we want, but he's the hero we need.
Have you been attacked by demons recently?
Do you know what? I haven't.
No. This man says
Fuck.
this man has killed some demons.
And all the demons were all assembled in that one street in
Pirate Street.
Where Amethyst Realm found her husband, who is a demon of a pirate.
Oh my god. You've cracked it.
Holy shit.
It's all connected. Weird news has been leading up to this moment.
So the only man that can stop Amethyst and her weird book writing skills
Yes.
is this man and his sledgehammer.
Amazing.
Did anyone
point,
feel a
first of all.
chill?
I have. For those that don't know, one of our amazing patrons, Roisin, bought us Amethyst Realm's book.
Yes.
Where she details her life being married to a pirate.
True. She's married to a 300-year-old pirate.
Yes. It's amazing. I've thumbed through it.
All right.
And there's some steamy stuff in there.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
No way.
There's actual like smut in it.
Like actual sex scenes.
Will I read a passage?
Tell you what now, I couldn't wait to hear something more than to read a passage from that book.
Let me go get the book.
Oh, he's gone to get the book. It's in the room we're in. So here we go.
It's right on the arm of the couch.
Okay.
Here we are now.
I'm excited to hear what Amethyst has to say in this. Is it a 50 Shades of Grey situation?
It's kind of a biography and a little bit of a treat for the reader.
I don't think anything to do with that book is a treat. Oh, you have it penciled in, do you?
No, I'm looking.
Oh, he knows the fucking page off my hair. He does.
I'm looking for a steamy section for everyone to read.
How steamy can you get with a ghost?
Oh, look.
Is my question.
No, I don't think he's a ghost in a lot of it.
Well, obviously, because he's real. In her brain, like the demons.
I don't know.
Here we go.
I can't find the smut, but I did read smut. There's a chapter called Epiphany here.
Oh, what does she realise? That she's a fucking crazy person.
Possible. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're apparently trapped on an island together.
Yeah, you would be.
Yeah.
Captain Jack is always on that island.
He is. With no rum.
Yeah, she's married to Captain Jack Sparrow, the ghost of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Even though Captain Jack Sparrow is a fictional character created for a Disneyland ride.
She also dresses up as Captain Jack Sparrow.
But she only started being interested in 2015, which was after all of the good Captain Jack Sparrow bits. Does she think that's actual history?
As in there's like a documentary?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh no, he's found some.
I don't know where this is going to go. He reaches to kiss her again, but this time she pulls away, banishing her carnal impulses.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Having come to her senses that she is a well-brought-up young lady, and this is inappropriate, she must resist her desire.
For the ghost!
Jack, we can't. We're not married. It isn't right. He backs away a little. It isn't surprising that it would not be that easy to have his way with her, but he wants her so desperately. Also, it's occasionally double space and occasionally regular space.
This woman, I mean...
Looking her straight in the eye, he does something even more impulsive and shocking than the kiss.
Jesus Christ.
Marry me, he asks, most seriously.
Oh my God.
Completely dazed by this unexpected proposal, she says the first thought that pops into her head. What?
Sorry, that sentence alone should get you kicked out of being ever an author for any book, ever. Sorry, read the sentence again?
Completely dazed by this unexpected proposal, she says the first thing that pops into her head.
What? That's what pops into her. Wow.
You don't want to marry me. You're caught up in a moment of passion.
Passion.
I do want to marry you.
Oh, he does. He's a ghost.
I have nothing to offer you, love. My pockets
Not even a fucking body.
My pockets are empty. All I can offer you is what I have. Freedom, adventure. I can show you places and things that you cannot even imagine.
The ability to go through walls.
Jeez, it's a good skill.
It's a skill.
Marry me and we can sail the 7 seas together. She grabs him and kisses him passionately. I'll take that as a yes, shall I? Yes, she gasps, barely able to absorb what has just happened. He wastes no time in solemnizing the marriage.
Okay.
He is aching for her and her for him.
She said the first thing that came to her mind. What?
What? Moving close to her so she can feel the warmth of his breath on her face, he takes her hand and whispers.
How does he have breath?
I think he's real at this point.
He's not real. Captain Jack Sparrow, as an even character, is fictional. This ghost is also fictional.
This look. Oh yeah, he is a fictional ghost.
He's a fictional character of a fictional ghost.
Oh Jesus. I've skipped ahead a couple of pages.
Oh, Jesus.
Are we okay for time first?
You were good for another few.
Okay.
This is a terrible tangent, but please bear with us.
He hesitates for a moment and asks her, Are you sure, love?
Oh no.
Yes, Jack, I'm ready, she breathes urgently. He runs his hand along the entire shape of her body,
lads.
pushing himself against her again more forcefully as she
lads.
raises herself up towards him.
Lads.
The gentle
How
swaying...
tall is he?
About 8 foot.
Sure, if he's from fucking 300 years ago, about 8 foot. From about 300, they're all about 5'2".
That's true, they're all small.
Yeah.
We've gotten taller as a species.
Yeah.
The gentle swaying of the ship, the movement of his body in hers,
Why are they on a ship?
wave after wave... Oh, they're on a ship at this point.
Why
They're in
are they on a
Jack's
ship?
cabin.
How?
Because they went up the stairs.
What?
Look. Look, with a long drawn out sigh of relief, she collapses, exhausted and breathless, onto the pillow. He lies beside her as she wraps herself around him, placing her head against his chest, and he puts his arm around her shoulder.
Stop.
Yeah.
No, don't change the page. Don't change the page again.
You sure
I
now?
can't. What's the next line you're going to say? This is awful.
Do you like being married? He questions her.
Okay, sorry. So the dialogue is my favourite bit.
Yeah.
Because
The dialogue in this is ridiculous.
it's shit. It's absolute dog shit.
I've opened to a random page. Shh, she said as quietly as she could. Someone will hear.
Wow.
Like, it's also, that sex scene starts on page 69. That's not an accident.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, they're that early in, and it's the
You surely have to do it at 70.
Well, look,
That's the right number to do with
it
that.
can go on a while. Yeah, like there's fiction. Some of it's a biography. It's a weird fucking book.
Yeah, no, let's not. Nobody buy that book. But that is Amethyst Realm. If you want to know more about Amethyst Realm, we could recommend listening to our top 10 weird news stories
Absolutely.
of this year. It's number 1.
It is. I think it. Yeah.
It's number 1.
It's number 1 as voted for by everyone.
Yeah, so we did a full breakdown of her life, her story. She released a book. We had to get into it, but at the same time, no. Cease. Cease again, right? That gets my catchphrase of cease.
So this has been episode 1 of the Weird News Book Club.
Next week, what should we read?
See,
I can't read. Once again.
That's true. All the concussions.
That's all my jello brain.
It's all gone awry.
One word. We're finishing off weird news this week with Florida man tries to escape cops by stripping naked. Ribeyes fall out of his pants.
What? As Amethyst Realm said. What?
I said the strangest thing in my head. What? A shoplifting suspect trying to get away from a grocery store, stripped naked and steaks tumbled out of his pants, police said.
It's like, I have stolen nothing. Oh.
Weird word.
Like, a steak is... Are they packaged? These aren't, like...
I really hope it's not free range.
Yeah, they're not butcher counter steaks. Just wrapped up in a bit of newspaper.
Police say they found Stephen Short, 28, of DeLand, Florida, running out of the store in the buff, and when he refused to stop, officers shot him with a taser.
I thought officers shot him to death.
It's the same. Look, that's the level you have to be at.
You have to be ready for that.
Just ready for everything, right? So, an incident occurred Friday night at the Save-A-Lot in Dayland, police said. Officers went to the store and were told Short was being pinned to the ground by a manager and a civilian, but he was fighting them, the police report said.
2-on-1.
2-on-1, but fair play to him.
Look, he's
It's hard
holding
to
his
fight
own.
with steak in your arse, is all I'll say.
That's your family motto.
It's on my crest. It's hard to fight with steak in your arse.
It's written in Latin.
Now go on, son. Be free.
You take that knowledge with you.
Witnesses reported to the police that in an attempt to get away, Short wriggled out of his clothes.
Oh, what was he wearing? You have to wriggle in 2 directions to get out your clothes.
Actually, that's a good point, because you can wriggle down and you
Yeah.
get rid of the top. But if you wriggle up, you get rid of the shorts. But you're wriggling just up and down.
Absolutely. Dungarees, nothing else.
Dungarees, nothing else.
He didn't need to take off his underwear.
No.
That was just
a personal choice.
That was I'm here now.
Police said Short stole 4 packs of ribeye steak, valued at $41. Short was charged with resisting an officer without violence, resisting a store employee without committing a theft, and first-degree petty theft. Or sorry, while committing a theft, not without committing it, because obviously he committed a theft.
He did indeed.
He was held without bail on Monday in the county jail. An officer arriving at the store saw coupon books and packs of meat scattered on the store's floor and a naked short running away.
He just bends down next to the meat. What happened here?
Chalk outline around the meat. Speak to me.
Speak to me. What? Tell me your story.
Tell me what. You don't see this very often. I'd say this incident's fairly rare.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Maybe they should contact a medium.
That was well done. So the store manager reported that Sean was a regular shoplifter at the store.
A regular shoplifter?
If you know, why is he a regular?
Yeah, he just comes back the whole time.
The store manager said that he was a regular shoplifter. But if you know a man is shoplifting,
you keep him out of the shop.
Just say, stop, or here's the police. You know?
Yeah, or taser.
Taser to the death. And that when other shoppers reported they saw him stuffing meat in his pants, the manager stopped him, investigators said. Shaw was taken to a hospital after it was discovered that a taser prong struck him in the genitals.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, okay.
Oh God.
So, this is classic Florida Man.
It really is.
And we're finishing on this story because this is Florida Man in a nutshell.
All of this was unnecessary.
He tries to rob a store of his steaks.
Yeah.
He stuffs them down his pants.
He takes 4.
Stuffs them down his pants, which I think that's too many. And stuffs it down your pants.
Yeah.
They're in packets.
Good.
It says packs of ribeye. Valued at $41.
So we can assume $10.25 per steak.
Absolutely. If we do simple math, Sean. I can't, but you did it, so fair play. So then the shoppers and the manager tackle him to the ground.
Yes.
At this point, he's fully clothed.
Yes, with steaks in pants.
It's only when the officer arrives that he begins to wriggle out of his top and his shorts and then runs away free of clothes.
And steak.
He's
all about the escape at that point.
At that point, it's mission failed, we'll go again.
Exactly. I'm a regular here.
They know me. And then, to cap it all off, after a man had steaks fall out of his arse,
yes,
he gets tasered in the dick. And that is how he's captured.
Oh God, if there was ever a place to not get tasered, you'd think it would be the dick.
No.
Do
you think if the steaks were still attached to him, they'd be cooked?
Like
still in contact with his skin.
Yeah, but they'd be blue.
They'd be voltage, but they'd be done a little bit.
Yeah, like you get a bit of char, I'm sure. And that's all flavour, like.
That's all sweet flavour.
No seasoning.
No.
You'd hope not.
I love a bit of steak seasoning.
How do you season your steak?
Just steak seasoning. There's a thing called steak seasoning.
Oh, go away.
Stick on the steak. Unreal.
Fucking hell, boy.
Yeah.
I'm just a salt and pepper man.
Salt and pepper man?
Yeah.
You can't beat a steak and chips.
You really can't.
You can't.
It's a simple beauty
Rare?
to it. No, you're not going to like this.
Oh, no. Well, charcoal.
Just
well done.
Cremate.
The Irish mammy way.
Look. You'll be safe.
There'll be no poisoning going on here.
There'll be no mad cow disease in my house, Connor.
What do you think of this Florida man? Has he had the worst day ever?
Tasered in the dick is never a good way.
It's always the bad end to the day.
No, to be fair, every other day of your life it's all uphill.
Is instantly better than being tasered in the dick.
If you've gotten tasered in the dick, very few things will be as bad as that.
Yeah.
It's like, jeez, this job is fairly boring, but God, I could be getting tasered in the dick right now.
Could be. Oh, my family died, but I could be getting tasered.
Look, the big fella's alright.
Well, we say big.
Ever since the taser. Oh God, I kicked the shit out of my microphone.
He's very excited.
It's just instinctively clenched.
Oh man, so I think that's it for this week's Weird News.
What a one to end.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think any time it ends on a man getting tasered in the dick,
we've done our job.
We've done our job, and we brought that to you.
And we're both
How do you
sorry.
shuffle out of your clothes?
It's because
on
shuffling out of one tightens the other, you would think.
Yeah.
You know?
And you'd have to roll back the other way.
Yeah, unless he was in like a hospital-style smock. But then He's clearly wearing pants.
He's in the Homer Simpson fat man gown.
Yeah, the moo.
Okay, we can finish it there, Sean.
Right, thanks everyone for listening. A bird just flew past the window.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Thanks everyone for listening to this episode of Weird News Wednesday. We'll be back
it's a parrot. Jack's here.
We'll be back on Friday with a Hero or Zero. Monday, I'll be here for Movie Mondays.
I'm quitting.
Yeah. Oh God.
Quitting.
He's announcing it here
I'm
and
announcing my retirement from the podcast game.
Jez, well look, you'll be missed. I can't wait to carry everything on my own. Jez, we'll do an episode every couple of months maybe.
Feeling grand.
How are you, lads?
Anyone seen Batman?
But then we'll be back next Wednesday with another episode of Weird News Wednesday. You might come back for that. Come out of retirement.
Might turn up out of retirement one more time. One more match.
Ric Flair this.
One more big job.
You can follow us on Facebook, Heroes for Hire Podcast, Instagram, Heroes for Hire Podcast, Twitter @Heroes for Hire Pod. The 4 is the number 4. Instagram, Heroes for Hire Podcast, I think, and Heroes for Hire _outlook.com. We're patreon.com/Heroes for Hire Podcast, or there's a link in the description. If you want to support the show,
you get one exclusive episode every single month.
Yeah, this month we reviewed Batman Begins in our Lazarus Pit episode. Yes. So go over there if you're interested in that. But the best way you can support the show is by telling one human being that we exist.
Just the one.
Yeah, maybe don't tell them about the taser in the dick.
No,
comment.
Definitely tell them that. Actually, it's weird. I just have a new listener say this week, tuning in. We've talked about a lot of stuff that happened previously. Yeah. They're going to be a bit lost. So what I want everyone to do is to try and help people out. Okay? Yeah. If you see it on Twitter, you tell people that, like, Amethyst Realm's a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
Give him a timestamp.
Give him a timestamp. And as that top 10, those are the ones we're going to refer to most, probably.
Yes, absolutely.
So I think that's about it for this week.
That's about it. So I've been Conor Lawler.
I've been Sean Mean.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.